Well, the big question on lots of people's minds at the moment, whether they're investors or borrowers, is what is going to happen to the path of UK interest rates. In other words, when will the base rate go up from 0.5%? Anyone of you that watched the Monetary Policy Committee press meeting the other week when Dr. Carney, the Governor of the Bank of England, was presenting his inflation report, would have seen actually a very, very hostile affair. And the reason for that is last August, when forward guidance was introduced by the Bank of England, the test for reviewing interest rates was set as unemployment being down to 7%. It was anticipated to get there in 2016, but it got down to 7.1% almost 2 years earlier. And that triggered quite a debate about whether interest rates would need to go up sooner rather than later. Inflation came through yesterday, and that's down to 1.9%. And that's a very, very good sign, because that means there's no inflationary pressure in the system right now, so there's no immediate need for interest rates to go up. But what's going to happen in a year or so's time? One of the things that Dr. Carney said was that he didn't anticipate that interest rates will rise, i.e. the base rate would rise, to its pre-crisis level of around 5%. And one of the reasons for that is that UK households are still carrying borrowings equivalent to 95% of GDP. They're down from 110% of GDP before the crisis. But in the US, households have reduced their borrowing to less than 80%. They're nearly down to 75%. We have only got down to borrowing equivalent to where US households were before the crisis, and until that comes down substantially, there really isn't any chance that base rate will be getting back to 5% soon.